Gracias, chico.
De nada.
Hey, Miles. I know you're gonna hear a lot about me. Things I've done, now that I'm serving time. I cut a plea deal, so it shouldn't be more than 2 years. But getting out early, it's not why I gave up Krieger. You told me you had to be better. And that meant looking out for other people, even if it cost you something. I don't have a lot of practice, but I'm trying. Thanks, kid, for making me a better man that I could be on my own. Take care out there.
Love you, Unc.
Aww. Alright. Yep. Is this thing on? I'm kidding. I know it's on. Alright. Well, we'll let crime proceed with that. I'm not saying to avoid crime, but hey. Okay. So guys, I usually would do my good morning, good afternoon, good evening, but what the heck. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. This is not a walkthrough. Oh, that's so adorable. That's still adorable. And this is exactly why I wanted to do, well, this is not a walkthrough, since we finished it. This is not some meta commentary, yet. This is, da-da-da-da, Marvel Spider-Man, oh, sorry, forgot to remind you. Marvel, the Amazing Spider-Man, Miles Morales Edition. We finally made it. And, to be consistent, I actually completed one of the big four. So, heck yeah! So, we're done. We completed one of the big four, and 3 more to go. So, oh, that's so adorable. So, if you really want to, for all the new subscribers, watch my Chia review, and that's how I've been doing my verdict videos going forward. So there's a part 1, part 2.
Reports of the underground messing with a billboard nearby.
Thanks, Kiki. Crime in New York as usual. But yeah, for my new subscribers, watch my Chia video or my Chia review video or anything past my Chia verdict videos, and that's how I'm doing my verdict videos going forward. It's a new format I've been trying to do since before. To give you a little backstory, I used to just talk about the game, nothing interesting happening, and I just pretty much go into like a deep dive of what I enjoyed about the game, and kind of similar to what I used to do in the past, but I now edit it in Share Factory to kind of show actual gameplay footage, you know, to have people not fall asleep on my verdict videos. So, with that in mind, my returning viewers or subscribers, you definitely know the review of it. So I say let's get started. Give me a sec. Alright, so what do we want to give, well, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, what do we want to give it out of 10? I think it's pretty obvious with my tone. It's a pretty much 9 out of 10. And that's also why it's 9 out of 10. It would have got a 10 out of 10. Alright, so it's definitely a 9 out of 10. You're probably wondering, like, well, is it kind of like, is it slightly better than Marvel Spidey PS4? It's not. And I'll explain, okay, I guess I'll explain why it's not better than Spidey PS4. And that's completely understandable. I know people are not going to just, like this better than the Spidey PS4. Spidey PS4 is next level. And I gave that a 10 out of 10 for good reason. This one is a 9 out of 10, and I'm just proud to give it a 9 out of 10. Alright, so that's part 1. So part 2, let's talk about the negative. Alright, yeah, and it's nothing wrong with it, and I'll actually show you while we're actually stopping crime. Give me a sec. Hello, Joe. Woohoo! Yeah! I figure that will wake a lot of people up because, you know, it's freaking Spider-Man.
I don't do sauce. Take him out.
Yeah, you did.
Something nice, like Snickers or pizza.
I don't know. Alright, screw this noise. Mega bit of blast!
And that's one more arm still stopped in progress. Good work, me.
Yeah, that kind of sums it up. Okay, so just like the Spidey PS4 edition.
This for evidence. Hope they don't mind webs.
Yep. Now, for the Spidey PS4 edition, you had the square to attack. You have basically web swing with R2.
On this very special episode, I'm joined by newly elected Councilwoman Rio Morales of Harlem, who has been instrumental in the effort to stay...
Okay, so what I was trying to say, just like the Spidey PS4, R2 is to kind of like web swing.
Roxxon's expansion plans,
Pretty much jumping is X.
that they endangered New
Running up
Yorkers
is R2
with their
again.
highly unstable
X is
energy
that.
source, Newful.
Ow.
Welcome, Councilwoman.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Jameson. I have to say,
Along with
I was
that,
surprised when
square.
you reached out to
Well, I don't
my
know if it was square to
Our
kind of
producer,
like.
Jared was insistent that we have you on. Something about needing to broaden our demographics, especially after your recent appearance on another, much less popular show.
Oh yeah, Danica Hart was one.
My listeners would like to know, how do you plan to bring prosperity to your... I think...
Alright, well, to continue the further video, because as much as I want to hear it, I think we should just straight to the point because I was just having too much fun web swing. It does play exactly, that's my negative. It plays exactly like the Spider-Man PS4. Excluding the Venom powers or the Venom abilities that Miles has, you web swing, you melee attack, you jump, you pretty much zip line, you do your same stealth animation. That is Miles' version. And it doesn't get old, it doesn't get old, but it feels like you've seen it before.
speak for everyone when I say it's an area that has struggled for quite some time.
True prosperity isn't brought in from outside by huge faceless corporations. It comes.
Yeah, just so I can gather my thoughts, I'll just kind of quit for now, and then we'll jump right back in. But yeah, it plays exactly like the PS4, the PS version of Marvel Spider-Man, well, I guess, if you have the PS5 version, Marvel Spider-Man Remaster, if you have the PS4 version, Marvel Spider-Man. But it plays exactly the same. There's nothing new in terms of the gameplay, like when it comes to melees, web swinging, and just ziplining to everything, and just kind of like doing the ceiling takedown. It just doesn't deviate from what we've seen for Marvel Spider-Man PS4. It feels like Marvel Spider-Man 1.5 in terms of, I wouldn't say like it's fully on the gameplay, but you can't deny it does play exactly like Marvel Spider-Man. It just has Miles' kind of like flair to it, which is not a bad thing. And I get it because they were saving all their budget for Marvel Spider-Man 2. So, of course, it's not gonna have like stopping power like Marvel Spider-Man PS4 because it was its first foray, it was its first time doing it. So everything that it did with the web swinging, yeah, everything it did that Marvel Spider-Man PS4 did with the web swinging, the melee, the takedowns, the stealth takedowns, it's all here, but it's exactly the same, just with the Venom abilities. That's kind of the niche of it. But sadly, it's gonna suck, but people will justifiably compare this to Marvel's PS4 version in terms of web swinging and all the stuff and the takedowns. Everybody's gonna undeniably gonna compare it to Spider-Man PS4. So I try to ignore it as best as I can and try to see it from a very objective view for Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I couldn't ignore it. It does play exactly the same as the PS4 version. There's something wrong with it, but it does play exactly the same. It kind of sucks, but that's just how it is, and it really does suck. There's nothing... I get why they did that. I exactly know why they did that, because it just made sense, because they were planning already Marvel Spider-Man 2. So they had to do it. There's just no other way that they could, like, make it its own thing, or deviate from Marvel's Spidey PS4, because Miles Morales was just kind of like our tie-in game, or dessert until we get the main course, which was Marvel Spider-Man 2. So yeah, it's a negative. It's not like a huge negative, but you will not see any difference. If you play Marvel Spider-Man PS4, you'll probably go back to that, but you'll play this game to pass the time until the sequel. I'm not saying this is a horrible game. No, it's a solid game. But even I can't deny it plays too similar to the first game. I mean, the web swing is exactly the same. And it just makes sense. I mean, you want to get people comfortable. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they certainly didn't, well, fix it. They just kept it the same. And that is a negative. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a negative. Alright, so that's my only negative, and I couldn't. Oh no, trust me, that is my only negative. And that is kind of reasonable. Alright, we might as well talk about the positive, right? Alright. Yes, it's the web swinging, but let's just kind of like park it. Well, I guess let's do a perch, and then kind of look at the city. Alright, so I can honestly say, while I'm looking at the map of New York, but also just kind of give you a city view, we gotta get that city view. Miles' story is excellent. No, crime can wait. Crime can definitely wait for now. I was trying to find like plot holes or anything in the story for Miles' story that just irked me or just didn't make sense or just wasn't great. No, I enjoyed Miles' story arc or just the story in general. I think the story was excellent for a spin-off game where I was surprised they had the budget to do some really cool stuff. No, Miles' story was excellent through and through. I thought it started excellent. I thought it started extremely well, and I think it ended extremely it ended extremely well too. In terms of like a Spider-Man fan, no, I think they did Miles justice. Is it better than Into the Spider-Verse in terms of his story? No. But in terms of like the Insomniacs, like Miles Morales just center, no, I think the story extremely worked for him just because you know why it worked so well? It just wasn't the fact that you got a fresh perspective because of his he's half African American and half Puerto Rican, and so you get a perspective of how he helps Harlem, and he's just a guy. Well, all right, oop, that was on my bad.
Hey, Miles, MJ's flying into JFK next Tuesday. You mind covering patrol for me?
No problem. She's been gone a while, huh? You must be glad she's coming back.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Sable let her go. MJ's profile opened by calling her cold, calculating, and humorless. Lavish praise in Simcaria. They're basically BFFs now.
Now that's a cool team-up.
Cool and slightly frightening. Okay, hit you up Tuesday. Bye. And thanks again.
Yeah, love it. But yeah, it's not just his perspective of his race, and that's what the story, and you guys can't deny it, the story did use race as like a focal point. It wasn't like the main point, but it was an important focal point that it didn't get ignored, because it would have been so easy, like if you've seen in modern games, to just use his race as like, hey, this is bad, or hey, racism is bad. Well, yeah, racism is bad. And they could have just did that and just kind of went with that political agenda about racism throughout the whole game. But no, they kind of gave us a perspective of like, this is how Miles, or more specifically, they use his race to propel him to be the hero he needs to be, just to kind of help everyone, not just a certain race. He's there, and that's what I love about the story, because his race is just a perspective. It just shows, hey, I see that everyone is getting mistreated just by everybody. I want to be a hero that I'm proud
The
of.
Underground have been sighted messing with a billboard, FYI.
And the story just never lets up. It's just a solid superhero story of a coming of age for Miles. He starts green, and then he gets better throughout the whole game. It just feels like there was no loose ends. It just felt right in your face. It's so relatable. It's still classic Spider-Man storytelling 101 that I love, but in Miles' perspective. And just the fact that they use race, and just him being a kid and trying to adapt to something that he's not experienced before. I just like it. And I just enjoyed his story thoroughly, and I love where the story's leading to in terms of Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, let's roll the compilation of clips of why I enjoyed the story. Purpose. Oh, hi.
Everyone's safe. After the explosion, the bridge started
We've got eyes on the other Spider-Man. Please advise.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Copy.
Oh, we're doing this.
No! No, I'm not your enemy.
Get out of there.
He saved us.
Get out of there.
I'm recording this. We're watching.
Put that phone away now.
Oh,
Put that phone away now. Hey, get your hands off him, please. Leave now. This is your last warning.
I saved him.
oh, they're setting this up like this. Oh, okay. Get out of there. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What the hell?
Oh,
Where'd he
right.
go?
He has that ability.
Did he go over?
Did they push him?
What happened to him?
That was effective. I love that scene. Yeah, he's black and Puerto Rican, so Puerto Rico, not Puerto
What
Rico.
happened to Roxanne being here for us? They were gonna shoot me. They
Yep.
didn't even listen.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Nope. I get that. I get that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh. Oh boy.
¿Pero qué pasó?
Awkward.
What
Yep.
Mary?
Oh boy.
I have to tell you something.
Clearly, too late now. Wearing the Prowler outfit just makes it.
Attacking the plaza.
Yeah.
So that was you chasing her through the city. As Spider-Man.
And no coconut milk.
You could have died. No lo puedo creer. Why didn't you tell me about any of this? All those talks we had? How to keep yourself safe? But this?
I didn't want you to worry. And the other Spider-Man's gone. I just keep making things worse and worse. Now I screwed up things with you.
Miles. There is nothing you could ever do or ever be that would make me stop loving you.
Oh.
Nada. You give me strength, Miles. That's all a hero really is. Someone who's brave for the people they love.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Just a guy who doesn't give up.
Yeah.
Gloria's handling Feast, and Teo's gonna help us go door to door.
Perfect. Let's get this evacuation started. I'll meet you outside. You remind me more of your father every day.
Oh.
You stay safe.
Well.
For Harlem. Oh, there we go. All right. I know. That's right. Now, some people might not gel with the story, but I think Miles' story is still, it's still relatable. I don't think it's going to be relatable to everybody, but I think it's still relatable to the general public. And considering that I saw pretty much the PlayStation Store of all the rating of how high the score for Miles Morales, yeah, I think his story just gelled with a lot of people just because of how down to earth and just how he approaches a situation. Now, don't get me wrong, the OG Peter Parker story is going to be the stronger one, just because we all started with OG Spider-Man. Completely understand, but Miles is just such a great. It's such a great, while we are not getting Peter's story, it's great to focus on Miles. I think he got fleshed out very well in terms of the story. I think his story, like I said, his story started strong and it ended strong. To me. And guys, of course, you'll disagree with me. Maybe you'll think the OG Peter Parker story is much better. I completely understand. I'm with you guys on that too. But I can't deny, Miles' story just did not. It clicked with me. It clicked with me, and I was invested the entire time. And the fact that I'm a Spider-Man fan, I will take whatever Spider-Man storytelling I get. I'm biased, but yeah, Miles' story was excellent to me. enough said. Alright, another thing, well, as you saw just earlier, the Venom abilities, even though it's the same gameplay and the same web swinging, the Venom abilities are freaking dope.
Keeping the neighborhood safe from rock-song weapons. Spider,
I'm gonna enjoy this!
wrecking it.
Take him out! Time to finish what we started on the bridge.
No cameras now.
Yeah. Dang it! Ah! You know I'm full of bioelectricity. Ah! Dang it! Miles, get yours. Son of a Mega Blast! And I mean it's dope. Okay, so in terms of this, we might as well kind of show you. So Miles has like 4 abilities, and I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys because, you know, why the heck not? In terms of his skills, I wonder if I have it. Wait, I'll just kind of show you guys because might as well.
Good news, friends. My sources say underground activity has subsided significantly. The Tinker is officially presumed dead. We survived the storm of the century, and our wounds are healed. But New Yorkers must remain ever vigilant. This is the greatest city on earth, which means there will always be lunatics trying to make a name for themselves by disrupting.
Wait. The Venom abilities are just so diverse and so unique that I am excited of what they'll do with it in Spider-Man 2, because, well, obviously Miles is going to be a secondary protagonist. Not secondary, he's going to be a central protagonist. So, in terms of the Venom abilities, we have the Venom Punch, as I freaking love that ability, the Venom Dash, which I also like the ability too, and the Venom Jump, once I unlock that ability, and my favorite, the Mega Venom Blast. Yes, I can. And that's what I mean. All the Venom... What I enjoy about the Venom abilities as well, it adds a certain, like versatile. It just makes Miles significantly different from Peter. In fact, I don't know if people would prefer to still play as OG Peter Parker, but yeah, it's just Miles' Venom abilities just make him so much stronger. It just adds so much strategy, and it just adds some really cool flashes. And of course, with the PS5 version, it just is such a great visual delight to just let him use it. From the Venom Smash, the Venom Jump, the Venom Dash, the Venom Mega Venom Smash is still my favorite. Yeah, his Venom abilities are so essential and just kind of integral to his character. It tells its own story, and plus, it just looks dope. There's lots of variety and so much cool stuff you can do with the Venom abilities, along with the gadget. Unlike Peter, I would say Peter has the cooler gadgets, but I'm not gonna knock. Yeah, but I'm not gonna knock on the gadgets because we have the gravity well, the remote line, and well, the normal web. I would say his gadgets are very short supply, but this is kind of like a.
Still gotta take out the transmitter.
Yeah, I know. But you can't deny that his Venom abilities are still cool, even though his gadgets are in short supply compared to the numerous and smorgasbord that what OG Spider-Man had. You can't deny that the abilities are not fun. Let's roll the next clip.
Then that's where I'm headed.
Gosh, a remote buy is dope! Punch in the face! Oh yeah, I have a new weapon. Gravity well. Let me show you. Yep, that's a thing. See what I mean? I love showing you guys all the ability, and I saved many clips just to show that.
Where's the transmitter?
Oh, yeah, okay, let's just finish this. Where was it? Oh, right. Kitty got shot.
There. Billboard should be back to normal now.
Yep. But, as I'm also showing the clips, gosh, I love showing these clips. The other positive that I will say is the characters are top-notch. Not all the characters will gel with you, but no, I consider the characters were top-notch. Miles, from Genki to his mom, Real, yeah, all the characters are fleshed out. Like, the characters that we got to see from the base game, they're fleshed out. And all the characters I meet, including Uncle Eric, no one is like a weak link. I think all the characters are pretty fantastic, with top-notch voice acting, which is kind of shocking. But considering that Marvel's PS4 had like top-notch voice acting too, yeah. And I have to say, and I'm going to look up his actor because I think we have time. And yes, guys, this is going to be a long verdict video because what are you expecting? I mean, come on, it's Marvel Spider-Man. Of course I'm going to talk about it. But yeah, in terms of like the voice acting, yeah, I think it's worth acknowledging. It's definitely worth acknowledging the VA. So let's just pull up Miles. Yeah, I know I'm going to butcher it, but Najee Jeter, I think he did a solid job as like Miles Morales. I think he had hit great emotional range. And like what everyone else too, I think he was a standout. And another standout was definitely the Prowler, or Aaron Davis, played by Ike Amundi. I know I butchered that too. And of course, we have to talk about Finn. She was also a standout, even though she was the, well, villain. I think she was clearly a standout, and she was played by Jasmine Savoy Brown. But that's just a long list of everybody else because the voice acting just felt natural. That's what I appreciate about it. It felt... Yeah, whatever. But what I also appreciate is just that voice acting just felt top-notch, and all the characters...
Hey, Gloria. Just checking in. Things all good at Feast?
Firing on all cylinders. Indoor plumbing truly is a modern miracle. When you coming in to volunteer, kid? Got coffee that needs pouring.
Good thing I've been practicing my form. You still got a Wednesday afternoon shift? I'm meeting up with Haley that day. Maybe we can both stop by.
Ah, kid, I see how it is. Trying to look good for the ladies. I approve. Yeah, I'll keep a spot warm for you both. See you next Wednesday.
See you then.
Oh, okay, so they're a thing now. Haley and him. Oh yeah, he's definitely sweet on Haley. Well, anyway. But yeah, that's what I mean. None of the characters are a weak link. Even the side characters, no one's a weak link. With top-notch voice acting, even from like a Cast of Unknown, the voice acting just feels natural. No one feels grating. Everyone just delivers their A game. Even the DLCs.
Prisoners have taken hostages inside a store.
Gosh, there is so much crime. But yeah, I'll go ahead and roll the next clip. I'll show you what I mean. Wow, that's convenient. Whoa!
You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask. Wait till Roxxon finds a better target.
I can't lay low. I still need to find Finn.
Your friend's the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. Protecting New York is my job.
That was dope.
Use Finn. Tell her you want to join the underground.
You just told me don't take off the mask.
Don't tell her you're Spider-Man. Go to her as a friend.
No, she's too smart for that.
You'd be surprised. People get stupid when they care about someone. Like you're being stupid now.
If I told her the truth...
I told your dad the truth. Thought he'd have my back. Hoped he would. Be my brother. Instead, he cut me out. If I kept my mouth shut, maybe I'd still have a family. You know what you have to do.
Love it, they're dying.
I know I messed up. I let you down. We're family.
Family? That didn't stop you from lying to me, manipulating me, fighting me? Being family isn't enough anymore.
Doesn't have to be like this. You, me, hating each other? That's how it happened between me and your dad. I don't want to repeat that.
I don't either. But I can't be the person you want to turn me into. I can't turn my back when people need me. I have to be better than that. You're never gonna accept me as Spider-Man. The risk I gotta take.
You're right. I'm done letting my family die trying to play hero.
Yeah, I'm actually invested in this. This is not really.
How far will you take this? You're gonna kill yourself proving you deserve that mask?
If that's what it takes. Come on, give yourself away.
Huh? Get us in the blast!
Every chance to leave.
Dang! Dang!
Don't make me kill you! You can't win! Why do you keep fighting?
I think
I'm Spider-Man.
badass. Anyway,
Death wheels. Okay.
oh yeah, I took them personally.
How do you move so fast?
Get some. Let's go. Get some. Yeah, that's what I enjoy about Marvel Spider-Man, the Insomniac version. All the characters seem like they're having fun, and you know what the Insomniac Marvel characters do well? MCU? They actually treat them like characters. They have their own motivation. They have their own struggles. They have, and along with that, they put in A+ performances because they're having fun with it. It feels like they're being paid extremely well because they are fan of the comic books. But it just feels like all the characters are just not annoying. They're all human in a very positive way. So yeah, I gotta give them credit where it's due. Insomniac knows their characters, and they know who to flesh out, and they know who to not flesh out. They know who we like, and they know who we hate. And that is, I think that's pretty good characterization. Alright, so another thing that I didn't acknowledge in the weirdly enough, I did acknowledge in the Marvel PS4, which is kind of odd. I didn't acknowledge it, but the graphics are top notch. So I'm gonna just kind of show you. This was in fidelity mode. Yeah, this is really just kind of utilizing that PS4. Oh yeah, definitely. So we'll go ahead and do performance. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, I think the graphics are pretty top notch, and whatever you want to play, performance mode or fidelity mode, you're not going to be disappointed. Oh, let's go, Potato Head! Yeah! But yeah, I think the graphics are very well detailed. Everything, attention to detail, from people's facial animation, and if not from people's facial animation, from the city landscape and all that, whatever graphics mode you want to play, you're not gonna be disappointed. This is definitely feels like it was built for the PS5, and considering that there's less loading times, you really see every speck of dust and snow and everything else. I prefer to play in this in Fidelity mode, but you're not gonna be disappointed with this too. You're just not. I think it's a very like high technical game. You, I'm just surprised this is a spin-off game. I'm surprised this is a spin-off game that just had the budget for the city. There is so much detail that I went into. Yes, I know that we have a PS5 Pro coming, but who cares? I think it looks pretty solid just for what from the base PS5. Yeah, in terms of graphics, I think they did a very solid job. Just like the Marvel's PS4 version, oh yeah, the graphics look very top notch. I'm actually very impressed. So, in terms of the other positives too, yeah, this is going to be a long compilation video. And this one's going to be decisive because I don't think everyone's going to like her character, but I liked her character from the beginning and to the end too. I was never disappointed with this villain. Of course, I'm talking about Tinkerer or Finn. I was never disappointed with Tinkerer. I know some people are going to be she's going to be divisive character is because she's causing most of the she's causing most of Harlan's problems and she was going to kill a lot of innocent people, and I completely understand why no one would immediately click with her because she blamed all her problems on Miles, and yeah, people are going to hate her, but I thought she was a fascinating villain, and I like to see how she ticked. Play on words. But yeah, I think she was a fantastic villain. Why do I think, and why am I on the kind of fence of wait, why do you think she's a fantastic villain? Or some people.
Hola, mijo. Are you at home?
I'm doing Spider-Man things.
I'm still getting used to that. Reminds me of when I used to call your dad at work. Sometimes I'd catch him on patrol, or he'd have to shout over sirens.
You ever call when he was making a bust?
One time, he was taking in a felon who'd skipped bail. The guy wriggled out of his cuffs and his pants to make a break for it. Your dad had to chase him down Fifth. I was on the phone for the whole thing.
No way, you serious?
Serious. Best part? People took pictures, and it made the Bugle. Your dad was not happy. It made him the butt of a lot of jokes at the station.
But, nice one, Ma.
I did not mean to do that.
Either way, awesome story. So what's up? Did you need something?
No, I just wanted to hear your voice and make sure you're okay. I'll let you go. Bye, honey.
Love you. Bye.
Aww. Wait. Back to what I was saying. Okay, so why Tinkerer actually clicked with me is not just because Finn was just once you know her motivation, you think she's just going to be the cookie cutter villain. She's doing this to kind of stick it to the man because of what Simon did to her brother. But once you understand her motivation of what Simon did to her brother, how he's kind of how she ticks, and what she was like before she became a villain, it's kind of, yes. Again, this is kind of Mr. Lee. She's exactly like Mr. Lee from the PS4 version. Exactly like it. And that's completely understandable. But what clicked with me is just that just like Miles, we got a perspective of what she dealt with. But we also got to see the positive side of her before she became a straight-up villain. And we saw that sense of goodness. And everything, every time I got to know her motivation and just kind of got to see her side of things, I was more intrigued, and I think her redemption arc at the end is just fitting for her character. Nothing that she did throughout the whole story just didn't immerse me or didn't check me out. In fact, it made me more interested in her character, and I heard from the original Tinkerer, they were a B-list cookie cutter villain that was just not even worth it. I think the original one, don't quote me on this, was a man, and I think they were old. But for this Tinkerer, they made the Tinkerer to a she, and they made Tinkerer, yeah, they just changed the race. And I think that's all. I think that made the experience much better, actually. And that's the thing. Just to make her the same age as Miles and make her kind of like the. Well, I don't know if she was Puerto Rican and also half black too, but it was cool to see her perspective too. And there's a reason why she's kind of hell bent on trying to kill Simon. I just never. In fact, I was kind of on her side a few times too, and that's kind of screwed up, but that's how I thought her character was well written. She gelled with me, and every time I thought I knew her, then she surprised me. She kind of just was one of the standouts in terms of the character. I thought she was kind of one of the standout. She started great, and I think she ended tremendously well. Roll the clips. Yeah, okay, so I think she's gonna be she's gonna be the decisive character, but I enjoyed her villain throughout the whole story. I know why people would hate her, and there's understandable why people would hate her. Because, in a sense, she almost became a terrorist, in a sense. But once you understand her motivation and really got to know her character, I thought she was a pretty good, and she was a good anti-hero, or she was a good villain to Miles' hero. They kind of were yin and yang, and it made sense why she was a villain to his hero. They were the perfect friend and foe. I just couldn't see him find anyone else besides Prowler. But no, I think it was completely fitting overall.
Finn?
Hey, fixed your doorbell.
It's so good to see you. How are you? It's been like...
months. A lot's changed.
Yeah, it really has.
Is that our guest of honor? Come on in, you two. Dinner's almost ready.
Finn, I'm so glad you could make it.
Thanks for inviting me, Miss Morales.
We missed you. Well, this one especially.
Ooh.
Hi.
Finn, this is Genki, my friend from Brooklyn Visions Academy. Genki, this is Finn, my best friend. My other best friend.
Oh yeah, you guys won the middle school science fair at County, right? You made a...
Energy converter?
Jinx! What if we hang out tomorrow? Just the two of us.
You're not too busy?
It's winter break. I can put off homework for at least another week.
Okay, I'll text you.
It's a date.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
not a date. You know, a friend date.
Still as smooth as the last time I saw you.
Gosh, I love it. Oh gosh, they're setting this up. They're setting it up to be tragic. Something's up with Finn. Huh? Whoa.
Running a test upload.
Oh my gosh.
Half my team is sick. But Krieger still won't admit his new form. We need to do this tonight.
Let me. You sure we're ready?
We have to be. They broke ground in Harlem today, ahead of schedule.
Poisoning the city to make a buck.
They keep cutting corners, ignoring safety reports. I can't let them pervert my work like this, Finn.
Okay, first we flush the core, then we wipe all data. You're sure they can't just make more of this stuff?
No. No, as long as we take out the backup supply in Jersey too. But without me, they'll have no idea how new form works. Project will be DOA.
I'll record us. Things go wrong, video uploads straight to the Bugle.
Perfect. You ready to save New York?
Ready.
Oh, no! God!
I can stop it! I can stop this!
Oh.
Rick, no!
No! Ben! No, look!
Someone else is in there. Find out.
That explains a lot. Whoa.
Damn it. No uploads. Phone must have been damaged. I won't let tonight be for nothing. I promise, Rick.
Okay. Whoa! Oh, my spine! Ugh! Or stomach! Dang, precise. I could sense that this is awkward.
Give me one good reason not to end you.
Just do it.
My mom would be very upset.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Can we just...
You two on the roof! Freeze!
Probably cut. Of course she's gone. Good thing for accelerate healing. Dang.
Why'd you pick here?
Dad brought us to that concert. 7 choirs from 7 countries. Remember? Ghana was my favorite.
Ghana wasn't there. You're thinking of Guinea.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Ghana.
Guinea, Belize, Poland, Cuba.
Oh.
South Korea, Thailand, Venezuela. You're right.
I usually am.
You... No!
Go to hell.
Oh boy! Oh. She's on a blood vendetta.
Ben! What the hell?
Yeah, probably broke a rib. Dude!
Got me kidnapped! Finn! Finn, the reactor!
Come near me again.
I'll kill you.
Oh, she's serious.
But... we're family.
My family's dead.
Genki. I need help. Get them far away. I can't hold this in much longer. What are you...
It's okay. Just let go. Let go.
Oh!